animated new hit. And have we found Natalie's next big adventure? Taking to the skies in a jetpack. Plus, we'll get shaken and stirred with the stunning trio of new Bond girls. All that and more coming up now.
From NBC News, this is Today's Take with Al Roker, Natalie Morales, Willie Geist, and Tamron Hall. Live from Studio 1A in Rockefeller Plaza.
Welcome to Today. It's Thursday morning, unseasonably warm, not only in New York City, but across the country. We're up in the 70s. Tomorrow it's going to be 75 degrees in New York City.
And we're getting the tree here tomorrow.
And the tree comes at 75.
On a 75-degree day.
We're going to take a lot of water to keep that thing going.
It's going to be a thirsty tree.
Thirsty tree.
It's Thursday, November 5th, 2015. I'm Willie along with Natalie and Tamron. There's one person missing from this table, and it's for a good reason. Al Roker off on his record-setting whirlwind 7-day, 50-state Rokerthon 2 adventure. He's pushing off from Newark, New Jersey today on his way to Hawaii, where he'll join us tomorrow.
Nice. You're hearing the song Titanium by Sia. I dedicated this to Al. He's Al Titanium Pants Roker.
Titanium pants. That can get heavy.
Well,
I don't know what that means exactly. I'm thinking about it.
Titanium pants.
He's just amazing, and he can do anything. He's Mr. Titanium. So
he is unbreakable.
He is stronger than any other known metal.
There it is.
There it is.
There you
go.
I know. I was like, and then my mind went to underpants. I was like, wait a minute, what does that all mean?
But it's Superman. It's got titanium pants in it.
That's a visual.
Oh my gosh. So Donald Trump is hosting SNL in 2 days, and this morning he released 2 radio ads. The first time he's put advertising out anywhere. They'll be playing in Iowa, New Hampshire, and South Carolina. Here's a piece of one of them.
If the people of Iowa vote for me, you'll never be disappointed. I don't disappoint people. I produce. Together, we're going to make America great again. I'm Donald Trump, candidate for president, and I approve this message.
That's the first ad we've heard from Donald Trump.
And it is a radio ad, so you saw his lips weren't moving. We don't want you to think it was freeze frame. It's a radio ad for him.
But he's pumping some money, $300,000 into those first 3 states, which are so important if you want to become president of the United States. So he said before he doesn't really need advertising because he gets so much free advertising all across television and radio, but now he's putting a little money into the ads.
Yeah, well, he's seen some change in the numbers in Iowa, which is where one of the ads is playing. So that's why the move there. But to your point, he's everywhere, including
Saturday night.
So SNL released the first promos online yesterday, posting 8, later removing 3. We'll tell you about that in a second. Here's one that was removed.
Because of equal time rules for television, Mr. Trump can only speak for 4 seconds in this promo.
So let me just say this. Ben Carson is a complete and total loser.
So basically, those went up in a basket, and 3 of them came down. SNL said they didn't take them down of their own volition, implying maybe that the Trump campaign wanted them down.
Or the Carson campaign got wind of it? Got wind of it and said,
we don't know the real reason behind the takedown of that.
But it's down.
Right. Meanwhile, Latino groups are protesting. We reached out to SNL, by the way. They didn't have a statement. Latino groups protesting Donald Trump's appearance on Saturday. Some are delivering a petition with more than 500,000 signatures demanding that NBC and SNL revoke Trump's invitation. They say racism is not funny. Eva Longoria, I thought this was interesting, talking to The Wrap. She said this: we as a Hispanic community have a choice to not watch it. That's our choice. You cannot limit that choice to producers or a network. That is their choice to do that.
Yeah. I mean, there's freedom of speech and there's freedom of choice to, vote with your remote.
But that wasn't applied to the pageant that was taken down.
And I think that's what people,
the SNL thing moves forward, but the pageant was taken down, and people had a choice to click off the pageant as well, but there was a big move made with that. So I don't know the difference, but
the comments were fresher then, perhaps. I don't know, but
Prediction, big numbers Saturday night for SNL.
No.
Regardless.
Huge numbers, Willie.
You mispronounced it?
Oh.
Huge.
Huge?
It's going to be big.
Huge.
We know it will be, too.
It will be. And Sia is performing.
So another reason why I picked Titanium.
It's a big day for him. Titanium pants. All right, CMA Awards.
Sticks, right?
Yes, it does. Forever. CMA Awards last night. Huge night for our friends in country music, but a lot of great pairings, which is why I like the CMA Awards. They kind of go hip-hop and country. They'll go rock and country. country. Brad Paisley and Carrie Underwood hosted the 8th straight year for them. She is so talented, and Brad was apparently really hoping to hear one special Justin Timberlake song. Take a look.
I hope he does my favorite song.
Well, which one's your favorite? There's so many.
Oh, let's see. It's a Christmas song. It's about a package. Something in a box. A beautifully wrapped package in a... What's the name of it?
Yeah. It's just a guess, but they're probably not going to do that one, Brad.
What was he talking about?
What?
Oh, I'm kidding.
Come on.
Christmas classic. If you're at home and you haven't figured it out yet, Google it.
Yes. Google titanium box. There you have it.
Yes.
So Justin stole the show also last night. He did a duet with a new single to Chris Stapleton, a household name after last night. Take a look at what happened.
Tell me, baby, don't you make a medicine for heartbreak?
You call a jam session. That is
a big night last night, Chris Stapleton.
How many awards did he win?
He racked him up.
He won Newcomer of the Year, best new artist.
One.
He is unbelievable. I went and downloaded after I watched that live last night every single one of his albums. Chris Stapleton. Timberlake is Timberlake.
Right?
He crushed it, but
I
Stapleton,
like that.
man,
and that mix there, because it was funk, it was gospel, it was country, all just in that one set.
It's one of those moments where you have those huge stars, and even Keith Urban pulls out his iPhone and starts recording it.
You're like, this is
he wants to remember it forever.
Love that.
You know it's big.
Well, you were saying earlier, what can Justin not do? I mean, he's
a dad
great
too,
at everything.
and a great husband
dad.
apparently, because Jessica Biel posted a photo on social media. They're at the CMAs, and that counts as a date night. She captioned it "date night." They're super cute. Very nice. Very nice. Oh, Miranda Lambert got Female Vocalist of the Year as well. A big night for her on the female side of music.
And Luke Bryan was Entertainer of the Year.
Nice, nice.
All right, Natalie, this next one is for you.
Okay.
Okay? We have your next big adventure. A cordless jetpack. Check this out. It flew around the Statue of Liberty. The FAA and the U.S. Coast Guard approved the flight. Take a look. Can't you see yourself doing this?
Totally.
We get you off an NYPD boat right there in the harbor.
Absolutely.
We would cheer you up. So
it's different because we've seen these. It's not the hydraulic jetpacks like you've seen in the past. There's no cord, no water. I mean, this is truly a turbo boost jetpack.
That's like in the 50s when they talked about the future. That was the jetpack
like the Jetsons.
Look at how beautiful.
Move over, hoverboard. Let's go straight to the jetpack.
So you are willing to do
that. I would definitely do that. I think our EHS people might have a problem with it.
Safety. No, do you know the things you've done? They've got to say yes to this.
You know how hard it is sometimes to get them to approve.
Let's start on it now. Let's start on. I think we start on it now. What do you think?
Yeah,
we're going to cheer on.
You guys going to join me?
No, that's not the deal. We'll join you by cheering you on.
I love how they're trying to kill me off.
No.
We'll be up in the torch for the Statue of Liberty.
You can't have it both ways. You can't say yes, I'm in, and then say we're trying to kill you off.
You know me. I'm game.
Okay, so we're going to make this happen. Adam, you're in.
Yes.
Willie will be driving the boat dressed as Captain Stubing. Julie.
I'm guessing the guy who's steering that has like all kinds of licenses that he needs to have, but
we don't know yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
This isn't
just a guess.
But it's fun to talk about.
You said we weren't going to be dumped, and we did.
Al's on his way to Hawaii. Dylan is stuck with us. We're happy she's here. Hello, Dylan.
Hello, guys. And Al flew to Hawaii. He's not jetpacking.
We don't know that.
Well, we don't know.
You would do that, wouldn't you?
I would be interested to do that if it didn't go too high.
I get another daredevil adventure with me.
I will be there to support you on that. So let's make that happen. The weather across the country is a little bit unsettled still in Texas, where we have a line of thunderstorms just to the southeast of Dallas. These will fire up more as we go into this afternoon. Really warm, moist air out ahead of this cold front, and that will trigger a slight risk of stronger storms from Dallas to Austin. The biggest threats will be for damaging wind gusts and large hail. Then as we go into tonight and tomorrow, it starts to move into the Houston area and then eventually crosses through Louisiana, and then eventually by the time we get into the weekend, it starts to push into Mississippi. We could see the potential for more flooding because the ground is soaking wet, and we are looking at an additional 2 to 3 inches of rain, some of that falling in just 1 hour, and then over time that could lead to more flash flooding. And even as we go into Friday here, you see most of the heavier rain starts to move into Mississippi. Let's look at the weather across the country. Now here's a peek out your window.
Another mild day out there. Some areas of fog early this morning. Otherwise, considerable cloudiness through the afternoon. A shower or two possible in the upper 60s, close to 70 degrees. Again, there may be a break or two here or there. And then tonight, more low clouds. Dense fog could return. A couple of showers. 62 in the city. That's it for a low 50s in the suburbs. Could be a record-tying 74 tomorrow or better. Morning fog. And again, breezy in the afternoon. Could be an evening shower tomorrow. Then a bit cooler Saturday. Clouds. Late sun. 62. Much cooler Sunday. Only in the 50s. Plenty of sunshine.
And that's your latest forecast, guys.
Dylan, thanks. We'll see you in a little bit. Coming up next, her new song is Better When I'm Dancing, but we think superstar Megyn Kelly. Just hanging out with us. Come on inside, Megyn. We'll talk to her next.